afternoon, friends. So, as we are dealing with the paper number 5, and for that, I am going to present the comparison of war poetry and Bollywood patriotic songs. Here I have taken the poem The Soldier by Rupert Brooks. I will not repeat the information about Rupert Brooks as we have seen a very recent presentation. I will deal with the direct his poem that I have connect this poem with the song that is the A Watan from Razi. So we will first look at the poem The Soldier by Rupert Brooke. He is English poet, um, and he has written this poem during World War One, and we can see the poem that it has written in the narrative style as a first person narrator, and the soldier was the last of five poems of Brooks' war sonnets about the start of World War One. As Brooke reached at the end of his series, he turned to what happened when the soldier died while abroad in the middle of the conflict. When conflict was going on in the World War One, at that time he has written this poem and he has portrayed his experience about that. When the soldier was returned, the bodies of servicemen were not regularly brought um, back to their homeland but buried nearby where they had died. In World War One, this produced vast graveyards of British soldiers in foreign fields and allows Brooke to portray these graves as representing a piece of the world that will be forever England, as he has written that wherever I died and wherever they buried my body, it will be England forever. Writing at the start of the war, Brooke prefigured the vast numbers of soldiers whose bodies, torn to shreds or buried by shell fire, would remain buried on unknown as a result as the methods of fighting that war. When we see the poem, we can say that he is telling that there is some corner of a foreign field that is forever England. The line is showing that the patriarch feeling of the particular writer who is writing or the painting words by the using his own emotions, that how he was thinking about nationhood and patriotic feelings. So now I'm dealing with the song that is I have selected, that A Watan is a Bollywood patriotic song from a movie Razi, which has the theme of nationhood and the feeling of patriotism, sacrificing the life for the nation, and the lyric has its own kind of essence of extreme happiness for own nation. In the movie, the female protagonist, is doing kind of act of spying for the nation, and that is showing that how the both the we can say both the figure here are feeling extreme feeling of nationhood and how they are working for their nation. The writer of the song is Gulzar, and you can go to the direct video by clicking here. So how the poem and song is similar. The poem come out during war and the song come out in a different way. As I have said that song uh, has come during she was working in another country for own country. The say We can say similar theme. Main theme is nationhood, death for homeland, feeling of soldier, same narrative style, individualism, though universal feeling of patriotism. So I try to connect this line. The song's lines are मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ मैं याद रहे तू, मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ मैं याद रहे तू, ए मेरे वतन. And I have put the lines of the poems that there is some corner of a foreign field that is forever England. This both the stanza or the lines are saying the same thing, which has poets or the song lyrics has put there. Then I have taken the poem "The Target" by Ivor Gurney, and "The Target" by the war poets during the World War I, and the Ivor Gurney is one of them. This poem is about the shooting and the adversaries had one choice: kill or or be killed. It is also about the job of the soldier. The soldiers on each side have a job to do, but also it is the fight to keep their lives. It also is one soldier beginning for forgiveness for the other, because the adversary had been shot, and ally felt guilty for shooting an adversary. Here poet is saying that I shot him and he had it had to be one of us, Tawaz, him or me. He shot one soldier who has come from the um, another country, and he is telling here that this is the work or the duty of soldier when they have to protect themselves, and they are shooting another man who is coming from the another country, and it is not to be guilty, uh, because the soldiers are same. Uh, from the places are different that from where they are coming. I have taken in the reference that song from the movie Holiday, Ashkanaho. Ashkanaho is a Bollywood patriotic song from the movie Holiday, which has the theme of emotions of soldier and loved people or family members. Here, the soldier is addressing his own feeling towards his people as well as nation, and requesting them to do not cry for his death. Ashka meaning tears. Say he in the song, the speaker is saying, or the soldier, there is the uses of voice of soldier, and soldier is saying to their loved ones, people or the family members, that do not cry uh, when I died, because I don't have that guilt or that feeling of lostness when I died for my nation. How the poem and song is similar. Uh, First, both poem and songs both are monologue, and in the soldier is saying the emotions of killed another man, and his thoughts on it. This poem shows us the effect of the war on the ordinary man. Both songs and poem are addressing ordinary man, that who is not part of war, but the family member or their people are part of war, and they are addressing the ordinary men who are around them. Also in these songs, soldier is saying to ordinary people, uh, uh, to not cry on his death. He urged to remember him as an optimistic breeze of air. He shows his patriotism by the words like, if I will not come back next year, so do not cry for me. Believe that I have died for our homeland. So here the voice of soldier is saying to ordinary people or their people is that if I am becoming soldier, or I am choosing to uh, uh, save my country, so I have to die for my country, and that is not to be guilt. uh, so this is my work citation. Thank you.
You are asking questions.
Misha, what is your view about soldier?
So soldiers are who are always think about nation first themselves, and the people who are choosing to be soldiers by their own choice. So we can't sing the songs for them in a very so-called way, but we have to respect them in at another level. And yeah, they are sacrificing their life, so they are respectable by my side.
So, Emisha, Ivar Karni's poem is talked about the duty of soldier, and the song Ashkanau talks about the message to his family. So, the, how you connect the both? What is your point of view upon that?
So
In
I would like to recite some lines from the target poem. That my the second stanza is like that. My mother, she can't sleep for fear of what might be happening here to me. Perhaps it might be best to die and set her fears at rest. So, and then he also mentioned that, um, well, if they get me, first I will find that boy and tell him all my mind and see who felt the bullets first and ask his pardon if I dust. Last stanza is like all's a tangle. Here is my job. A man might rave or shout or sob, and God, he takes no sort of heed. This is a bloody mess indeed. So he is mentioning his duty as well as the aspect of his family members. As he is saying that my mom has fear, kind of. So I have, if I died, so her fear will be in rest. If the poet or the soldier is died in the battlefield, so her his mom's mother's fear will rest in the state of mind of his mother. So kind of he is addressing also family members here, or we can say ordinary people. So by that stanzas or by that shades of poems, I have connected to the song Ashkana.